Welcome back again, everybody. In this video, we're going to try to make Abe, who we've copied into this file, fit in with the rest of these gentlemen. We're going to have to use what's called the free transform tool that will resize Abe, and we might need some other tools along the way, and we're also going to use the opacity slider that will kind of, in the end, give Abe more of a ghostly appearance because he doesn't really belong in this photo. So let's start off with the free transform tool to get Abe the correct size. He's a little big right now. You go up to, well, first make sure you clicked on the correct layer. You go to edit, free transform. You can hit Command T to do the same thing. And you'll notice right now that Abe's much bigger. So when I come up here to the corner and I hit Shift and drag this down, that will allow me to resize Abe in a proportional way. So make sure whenever you're doing resizing, you hit that Shift key, unless for some reason you don't want your image to be in the same proportion. Now I'm not 100% sure where I'm going to put Abe just yet, but I do know I want his head to be similar in size to these other gentlemen. It's still a little bit bigger. And that's probably about right. So now I'll just hit enter on a PC, return on a Mac, and there we go. I would say he's about the right size now. We could just leave him there and call it a day, but I don't think he fits in too well there. So what we need to do is decide where he looks best in the picture. So if you come up to the very first tool, unless it's one of the move tools, you click on it, and you can, just kind of move him around and see if you can find a place where you think he looks best. Now, this part is pretty much up to you. I don't know, he might look good somewhere in there, but the problem there is put him there. Okay, that's not too bad, but I think he needs to face the other way. So let's go to edit, and this time not free transform, just transform, and we'll flip him horizontally. Okay, I think that's okay. I kind of like him there, but obviously we need to put him behind some of this other stuff. So I'm going to put him looking right over this gentleman's shoulder, right there. And I know this doesn't look good right here, but here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this middle section of the picture, I'm going to make a copy of it. And this is kind of a trick. It may or may not work, but we'll try it. I'm going to shut off Abe for a second, and I'm going to come over here, grab this, and I want from about his shoulder down to be copied. So I'm just going to do this, and this will give me more than enough of what I need, and I'm going to just copy it. Edit, copy, edit, paste. You can see it made a new layer. Now, because this layer is on top of the layer 1, which is the Abe layer, you can see it's covering it. Okay, so Abe's still looking over his shoulder. I'm going to go to the Abe layer here. I'm going to move him over a little bit to where I think he'll look good. And I just want to click on this top layer, and I want to delete some of it, so I can grab my eraser tool, and with my eraser tool I'm just going to nip away at this. See, Abe's behind him, so I don't bringing Abe slowly back into this picture. My only fear is I'm going to go back up to my brush brush here. My eraser, I'm going to make this a little bit smaller just by dragging this size one down. And I'll clip in here a little bit. Oops. Actually, this might work out well. And now, because Abe's kind of a ghostly character, or he's going to be, I'm going to pick a softer brush. So I'm going to take this hardness, something like this. Pretty soft brush. Okay. Now I'm not thrilled about this ending right here. I would probably make it a little jagged edge if I had some time, but we're not going to worry about that right now. I think Abe's fitting in pretty good right there, because the next thing we're going to do is kind of make that so it doesn't matter. I kind of know what's coming, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Over here under the opacity layer, I need to make sure I'm on the layer 1, which is Abe. And what I'm going to do, just because I keep saying that, I'm just going to call this, double click on it, I'm just going to call that Abe so I don't make a mistake. And Abe should start to get a little bit transparent looking here. And so now we have Abe Lincoln. And you can go with it. You can go with it the way you want. I kind of like the ghostly look. But if you prefer to have the opacity up to 100%, that's up to you. That's your call. But I'm going to go with the ghost look. And that is pretty much it. We're done. We've added Abraham Lincoln into this picture. Actually added a third layer so that we could put him behind those other gentlemen. And we ended up with an image that should be able to provoke some discussion within your social studies class. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.